Justin Pambrook, General Manager of Island Ford Superstore, here to bring you some really awesome performance product. That's our Edge ST and our Explorer ST. We got them both in white, and starting with what you get in your hands. You're gonna get ST badge keys, and they're both the same on the front and they're both the same on the back, but one opens up the Edge, the other one opens up the Explorer. So we're gonna first start off with the Edge. So the Edge was the first vehicle to receive the ST badging outside of the Ford Focus. And now what they did with the Edge is they put up a 2.7 liter, 335 horsepower motor. It's got 385 foot-pounds of torque. So it's a very peppy, very torquey motor. This one specifically has, it's got the blacked out wheels, and it looks really, really good against the white. Has some great contrast to it. Along the back of it, it's got obviously the unique badging for the ST. It's got the dual exhaust, and is pretty darn cool looking. Just to give you a comparison on what it looks like on our Explorers from the outside, the blacked out grille with the ST badging inside of the grille. I didn't show that on the Edge, but here it is on the Edge as well. So it's very, very similar. The Explorer has, they've been running with this from last year's body style to this year's body style. Now, underneath that hood is what's really cool. It's a 3 liter, twin turbo, 400 horsepower, 415 foot-pounds of torque. This is one speedy SUV. From the side profile, you'll notice we've got the same blacked out wheels, or similar blacked out wheels to the Edge. Obviously, these are bigger wheels. They're 21-inch wheels, 275, 45, 21s. And it's got some blacked out features like the mirror caps are blacked out, whereas you can see on the Edge, they're actually white. We've got the same badging. We got the ST badging with the blacked out Explorer logo. We got the quad tipped exhaust, which looks amazing. So which one do you like better? I guess it all depends on how you're going to use the vehicle. One's smaller, meaning it's only got a second row. The Explorer's got a third row in it. So you've got the first one, that was the first one was the Edge ST, and then you went to the Explorer and the Explorer ST. So we are all about performance here at Island Ford Superstore, and these are some awesome vehicles. We do a lot of things to Mustangs and to F-150s, but on the SUVs, there's probably nothing better than a sport-tuned Edge or Explorer. Now let's go have a quick peek inside and show you a little bit of the differences on which ones might work best for you. Inside the Edge, we've got our steering wheel. It's got the ST marking on the steering wheel. All right, so on the dash, you got a nice cool ST on the display. And then in here, we got a rotary dial. We got the center console stack. You've got your automatic stop start. You've got these nice seats with the ST badging right inside of them. Obviously on the side sills, as you can see, is when you step in, it's got the Ford Performance logo in it. On the rear seat, we got the same styling that continues on with the kind of the suede finish to the seating, and that matches the front seats. And then on the rear hatch, got a couple cargo mats in here, a couple different other things. So you can kind of see the sizing that you have. So quite a bit of cargo room in the Edge, but unlike the Explorer, it does not have the third row, which we're going to see in just a second here. So let's go take a look at the Explorer ST. You can see it's got the same kind of cool stuff on the inside, but a little bit different. This is all new for this year, the Explorer. So it comes with the seats, got the ST insignia in it. The steering wheel This one's a little bit sideways. As you can see, it's got the ST at the bottom as well. One really neat part, and you can maybe tell, but I'll just start it up here, is the steering wheel has that flat bottom, which is really cool. It's got a really sporty style to it. Really nice big bolsters. A little tip that I learned from the motorsport circuit. These knobs here aren't supposed to be held. You're actually supposed to put your thumbs right in here, right? So when you're turning, you could push up and push down. So that's the proper way to hold the steering wheel. 3 and 9. So anyways, so you've got your Explorer ST. It's got this really, really nice digital dash on the Explorer. You could change the drive modes, and when you change the drive modes, okay, so you can see it changes the entire dash display depending on what you're in. So right now it's in sport mode, and it shows up a little differently. The tach and the speedometer move around, and then if you go into eco mode, it gives you a whole other display and how that looks and what the focus is. It doesn't even give you a tach anymore, just gives you the speedometer. It's got this really cool stand-up basically display. This is a huge display for us, one of the largest ones that we have in the Ford lineup. Not as big as the new Mach-E that will be coming out, but which we're all excited about, the new Mustang Mach-E, which is our all-electric, but it's still a huge, huge screen. We have as well, this is a charging port for your wireless charging for your phone. So you could just put your phone there, start it up, or charge it up, I should say. Your rotary dial here. A couple really neat things on the all-new 2020, and that's also on the Escape, is this little button here. This button is the basically the auto hold feature. And what that does is when you have auto hold on and you are completely stopped, you can let go of the brake and the vehicle won't move forward like it typically does in an automatic, right? It would just normally creep forward. This way it actually holds you in that position. And the way you move is just by hitting the gas, and then it goes and moves. And as soon as you get back to a stop, it does the exact same thing all over again. So whether that's in traffic or whether you're just in the drive-through, picking up your Starbucks coffee or whatever it is, it's actually quite convenient, pretty neat to have. A little different to get used to, but really a neat feature. Start-stop button is located up here. Typically, those are usually down in here, but on this vehicle, based on how the dash is configured, you got the start up there. So you got obviously a panoramic sunroof on the Explorer ST, and in the back it's got captain's chairs in the middle, so that's a big difference compared to the Edge. So it's got captain's chairs, the two different seats. You've got your USB port, USB-C. You've also got a plug for any accessories you want to add or accessories you want to have in the vehicle. Obviously your climate control for the rear. And basically the seats, what you'll see is this cool little button that basically folds the seat down so the rear passenger can push it. It folds the seat down partially and basically slides forward so they can get in and out quite easily. Now on the rear, as you can see right now, we've got actually a little bit of cargo in there. Those are some of our all-weather mats that are to be installed for the future client. But that can kind of show you what it looks like when the third row is actually folded back. There's a couple different options that you have with opening up the hatch. The button is located under this little detent right here, and you could hit that button and that opens up the hatch. You also have an option to swipe your foot underneath it, and basically the rear hatch would open. So this is what it looks like with some cargo in it. We've got the third row seat. So we can put that up a couple different ways. We got it right here. So we got the left seat and the right seat, and then left and right. So if we hit the left and right button, you'll notice both seats come up. And then basically the headrests then just pop up. So taking a look from this angle, you can see you've got plenty of room in the back. You grab a seat in there, and you've got yourself a full-blown human car carrier. Child, adults, whatever it is, for a good road trip. Putting them down's pretty simple. You could do the same thing. You could do left, you could do right, you could hit them both at the same time. They'll both go down, and yeah, that's basically the rear hatch on that. Throw the floor mats back in. Swipe your foot. And boom, she's ready to go. Rear hatch goes down. So yeah, this is our 2020 Ford Explorer. Got some pretty neat features. Oh yeah, check this out. Forgot about this. Boom, screen. That's gonna be pretty handy for any children, or if you're going on a long road trip. You know, when the sun's just blasting in on the side and you want to get rid of it somehow, well, that's an easy way to get rid of it now, or to protect your child from any sun rays that are coming in. So which one do you like better? Do you like the 2020 Explorer ST or the Edge ST? One's got is a little bit bigger, more horsepower. One's a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit more nimble. So anyways, I like them both. If you've got any questions, if you like our video, subscribe to it. If you've got, like I said, any comments, please leave them. If you want us to shoot any other content, things that you might be interested into around the dealership life, then please let us know and we'll try to shoot that for you. Have a great day. Now let's go do burnout.